I haven't been streaming much of my VR time of late, but I've mostly been spending my time in VR playing Puzzling Places, because it's a game where you stand still and you solve puzzles. And you can do puzzles with as little as 25 pieces, like I'm going to show off here, which I forgot to hit the word restart because I've already done this one. Let's restart this one. Yep, that's okay. So, Puzzling Places, you've got 2 pointers, which are 2 hands. You grab bits off the shelf, you can rotate them in 3D space, and you can clip things together with a very satisfying clicking noise when you do so. And as you progress through and you get more bits, you'll start to build up some diegetic sound, which occurs to me this level might not actually have that much of it because it's an observatory, but make it a little bit. It's going to be going in the middle there. Now, I'm showing it off with 25 pieces just because of the fact that it's kind of awkward to try and solve a puzzle while talking for a review. There's some humming of the observatory. I completed every puzzle in this game at 100 pieces size. And 100 pieces size took me the better part of an hour for pretty much every one of the puzzles. 1 or 2 of them were a little bit faster, and 1 or 2 of them were a little bit longer. Like, I don't know exactly how to say the name of Biarritz correctly, but I can tell you that I'm never going to go there, having done the puzzles that involve it, because it's just a sea, infinite sea of houses that all look identical. There's some of that diegetic noise there, see? Start to build up an ambient soundscape as you build up more and more of the thing. When you're doing levels that have like a monastery, if you bring the monastery up close to your head, you'll hear people singing and bells going off and stuff like that. It's very soothing and chill. And because of the fact that you're able to manipulate these in a 3D space, you can do things with the puzzle, like if you happen to, I don't know, like build up the roof first, and you can actually look inside it once you're done. Like if we start putting together the last bits here, we're going to leave that piece off until the end. Oh, we have the telescope we can do to show that off. Yeah, we'll do that. So, we can start to build up the roof up here. As you can see, 25 pieces, not super long, you'd fly through them. There is a trophy for doing every puzzle in the game at 25 pieces, and I think it took me about an hour to do the 22 puzzles that are included in the base game. And there's a lot of DLC. Like if you want to give them more money for more puzzles, they've got your back. They will happily give you more puzzles for more money. But I enjoyed my time with this game greatly, especially as being like a thing to get me into VR because I haven't had much experience with it before now. And I feel a lot more confident about going back and playing some Horizon Call of the Mountain. I've spent a lot more time in VR thanks to this game. But one of the things that's nice about this is it does things you can't do in a real puzzle because you can't put your face inside a puzzle to see where pieces need to go. You know? They have a little tool as well that you can use to like show you inside of puzzles. You don't have to put your actual face in there if you don't want to, but you know, it's kind of fun to be able to do that. And then once it's built, you get some fireworks, and you're done. So, 25 piece puzzle, 4 minutes of me solving and talking. So let's show you one of the levels that will take you a while longer. So let's go to say, yeah, Portview Neighborhood. Let's bump it up to 400 pieces, which is the maximum that they do. They go all around you. And there's a lot of them. And there's a trophy for doing one of these with none of these reference pictures in place. But as you can see, Biarritz is just a sea of orange houses. So good luck when you're picking up a piece off the wall and they're like, That's some orange houses. This is also some orange houses. Do these go together? Odds are they probably don't, because there's 700,000 orange houses in Biarritz. And it could be any of these pieces that go up together for us. So yeah, not a fan of Biarritz. And that's not even the biggest. Some of them, like the monastery at the top here, the Orthodox Church, they can go all the way up to 1,000. And frankly, 1,000 is simply overwhelming because you have 3 pages of them. And there's no even a guarantee that any of the pieces in this page are going to match up with the other page. So, because of that, I'm not going to try and platinum this game. The trophies for this game are insane. Like, there's one just for completing a 1,000 piece puzzle. I did something called Simple 1000, where it splits it up into 10 individual parts. And the timer on it broke, because it took me about 14 hours to complete all in all. But it says tune, like 48 there. Like, the Biarritz puzzles, man, I hated them so much. But when I did them at 100 pieces, like, solid 47 minutes for the lighthouse. And, where's Basques? The coast there. Port View, yeah. Hour and a half, like. And this kimono took me so long. 100 pieces. It was an hour and a half of just misery of just trying to match together flowers when I'm colorblind. So, all in all, for £20, you get a lot of puzzles. You can make them as hard or easy as you want them to be. There's a whole bunch of different settings in here for modifiers like hiding images, making things black and white, or randomizing the rotation of them when we start off. So, you know, it's pretty good. You can even have multiple profiles on your same PSN profile if more than one person wants to do it, and you know, it saves your progress for every puzzle at every size that you decide to do. Like, individual pieces have individual save data for exactly what you've done with them, which is pretty impressive. I've had a good time with it. I've enjoyed it a lot. It's been very zen and chill for when you're getting home and playing video games after work and you got a bit of time, just jump in a VR. And as such, I can heartily recommend it for people who want to do that. I mean, obviously it helps if you're into jigsaws, but you know, it's not a necessity. The only thing I'd say about it is that I hope the DLC goes on sale, because there's a lot of it, and so much of it, and it's all very expensive. So if it ever goes on sale, I'll pick it up. But yeah, I recommend this if you're into your VR stuff and you like a puzzle game, and a game just to chill out to. This does the job.